VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here, something I haven't done in quite some time. Just a recent finds video. As always, with the holidays, Thanksgiving and just kind of work and everything else, things just been really kind of busy, and I have not had a chance to be anywhere near as active in the VC. So I haven't been posting as much, but still been working at the shop. I did go to the record store a couple of times over the past 2 or 3 weeks. Picked up a couple things here and there, did some cool trading and that type of thing. But yeah, just kind of some recent finds. And keep a lookout, because probably my next video will be the kind of my introduction, or introducing you guys to, kind of the vinyl curating thing that I've started. I've talked about that a bit here and there. Well, it seems like the website is finally ready, and all my channels and that type of thing. So I want to kind of share that with you guys, and kind of show you what's going on with that. So that'll probably be my next video. But this time, just a good old-fashioned recent finds. So let's just kind of dive right into it. There's a store about 2 hours away from where I live that I kind of pop by sometimes when I go work there, and found a couple of cool punk things there last time I was there. One being the Ramones, Rocket to Russia, absolute classic from 1977. I do have a beautiful pressing of this, actually. It's but when I first bought it, I thought it was an original pressing, but it was actually I think a 1980 or 81 pressing, and this came out in 77. So it was a beautiful early pressing, but not quite an OG, and I have been wanting to get all of the Ramones stuff, get OG copies of everything. So this was a great replacement copy for that. And just, classic record. I'm sure you guys know this very well, but so that was an awesome addition. Another one there was this one here, which is the Jam, and this is In the City. Another one of those, classic albums that I've wanted to get for quite some time. But again, I just kind of thought, I'll just wait and see if I can ever stumble across an OG. And maybe it took quite a few years, but finally did. So another beautiful copy of that. And this is also from 1977. So definitely kind of some very special things going on in the punk scene at that time. So another really cool album there. Great addition to the collection. And a third one that was in there is Wire. Another great one here. And this is from 1977. So another cool one there. And just kind of a, I don't know, somewhat harder to describe, but really kind of the same flavor of the Jam, that kind of punk scene at the time. But that was a really cool find as well. So those are some great things picked up there. Another one that I wasn't as familiar with, but I thought I would give it a shot just because I had some credit to trade in. And this is Straps, Prisoner of Your Love. Beautiful Japanese kind of pressing of that. Still have not listened to this all the way through yet, but the couple tracks I did check out when I was in the store, just kind of a very, this is 1978, so kind of just some of that era hard rock that was kind of showing you what the 80s was going to bring, but still kind of doing it in a 70s way. So just that type of rock. So it was a pretty cool one that I thought, especially for the price they had. And like I said, I had a little bit of credit, so I went ahead and grabbed that. So that was an awesome one. And then, of course, we've had the big record store day that just came up, and there wasn't a ton of stuff that I wanted. Really, there was mainly two things that I really wanted, and I was able to get both of them. So, that was awesome. I did my record store day, obviously, at Riverbend Records, which was fantastic as always. And I was able to get the Oracle. I'm so glad, by Kitty, I'm sorry. I'm so glad that they're putting out, like the last, I think, 2 record store days, they've put out a Kitty album, which is fantastic because this group is just, it's a 4-female group, and they will freaking blow your socks off. As mean and beastly and punch you in the gut as kind of any metal band out there. I actually had a chance to see them live one time, and it was just really awesome. The Mercedes sisters and all of that. So great seeing more Kitty stuff being pressed on vinyl. So that was cool. And then the other one that I really wanted was this one here, which of course is The Cure, Wish. I am still a little bit frustrated that they did it with a freaking picture disc. We won't go into that, but it's like still, I want to have it in my collection. So maybe until I find this come out in 92, I think, something like that. Yeah, 92. Maybe one day I'll come across an original pressing, but until then, I'll settle for the picture disc. But of course, it's had, the big hit Friday, I'm in Love, and a few other things, but yeah, they should not have done a picture disc with that. And just some other random pickups over the past few weeks that I've kind of worked. Another cool reissue here, which is Missy Elliott. This is Under Construction. This is her big album that came out in 2005. It's songs like Work It and a few other things on that. So that was kind of a cool one there too. And it's kind of odd too because, yes, there's songs I like by Missy Elliott. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got the album in the first place because I don't, buy albums with stuff that I don't actually like on it. But I'm also not going to say like she's my absolute, like she ranks anywhere near my top favorite hip hop artist or anything like that. But one thing that I do really commend her on and I love her for is her creativity, where she actually brings creativity and different things into her videos, her presentation, like she's actually being an artist. She's just not sitting around all day talking about the stuff that it seems like most rappers seem to sit around and talk about all the time, especially with her videos. So I respect the hell out of her for her creativity with that kind of stuff. So that's Missy. And then we'll go right to another awesome tone poet that was recently released, which is Butch Hutcherson. Kind of cool. I'm usually not as big of a fan with the whole xylophone thing when it comes to jazz, but he kind of kills it on this one. This is really a fantastic album. So another great tone poet release that sounds like a tone poet release, which is great. Then the last two here, a little Mumford & Sons, Wilder Wind. Typically, I'm not a gigantic fan of Mumford & Sons, but this is probably my favorite album by them. So I was able to pick this up. This one is definitely kind of a lot more straightforward, a little more upbeat to me, and just kind of just a sound that I like better than some of their other stuff. So that was a good addition there. And last but not least, picked this up about 2 weeks ago. Note to Self, Randy Houser. I'm sure maybe those that aren't really in the country maybe don't know him as well, but just another one of those good, modern day with a little bit of old flavor, but just kind of that awesome storytelling. And that's the stuff that always gets me, especially with the modern day country, is great
storytelling. So another fantastic album there. And this is kind of on a, I don't know what color vinyl you want to call that, like a purplish smoke vinyl or something like that. But so anyway, so it had those pickups there. Like a lot of you, when I did hear about the sale at Walmart, I went and hit it up and grabbed a ton of stuff with the $15 Walmart sale. But I figured why show all that, because it's kind of the same things that everyone else has been kind of showing. But that was just kind of a heck of a deal with what was going on there. So anyway, as always, VC, just want to kind of come back and give a quick hi, show you some of the new pickups over the past 2 or 3 weeks. And like I said, keep an eye out for the next upcoming video. I'm going to do the introduction to the curating side of my video life, whatever you want to say. Again, kind of share my new website and all that good stuff. And as always, let me know what you think, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.